Dun, 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 dun. I kind of look like an angel in this lighting. I'll take it. Okay, so I just wanted to chat with you all. And so today's my 30th birthday, and this morning has just been so wonderful and delightful. And what I decided to do today was to spend my day with me and work. I do work today, but otherwise, just spend it with me and totally just allow myself to reflect and journal and let go and welcome. I just feel like this massive transitioning happening, and I'm just allowing it to happen. And there's a lot that's coming up in terms of, you know what? I just did this like mask. And it's good. I've had it forever, and I'm not selling anything. I literally, I've had it for years, and I have barely used it. Probably have had it for like 5 years. And anyway, now my face is like really red. Like I got burnt, but God knows how, because where I live, we hardly get the sun. I hope that goes down. I think it will though. Maybe I left it on too long. I don't know. We'll see. So I have a lobster face right now. That's okay though, right? It's okay. And one thing that just hit me today, and it's something, wow, it's so red. So what hit me today was, for the last, I don't know, probably month or two, I've been really working on transitioning, making a lot of transitions in my business, professionally, and just projects that I'm working on. And I've just had all these blocks that, all the, self-sabotage, everything that we all share. And when I woke up this morning, everything in me was like, let it all go. And I did. And I let it all go. And I'm like, you know what? I am me unapologetically. Because I'm a good ass person. And I have so much creativity built up inside of me. And I really look forward to just releasing it and letting it go and allowing it to transform into whatever it's going to transform into. And so I want to tell you all, let that shit go and just allow yourself to fully shine. Allow yourself to fully just step right out and be seen and share your light with the world. And your light, when they say that, share your light, it's like share who you are. Like, what is it that you like? What is it that you love? What is one thing that you told yourself you always wanted to do, but you have fear of doing it, or like when we find ourselves attached to people, places, or things, and we're no longer like in those situations, but we keep ruminating and things like that. The only reason I bring this up is because I thought it was really interesting. I was listening to a video the other day, and it was like when we obsess over people like in our past. And one thing that they said was to you remind yourself of like everything that you wanted to do that you couldn't do when you were either living in that place, when you were either with that person or doing that thing like that job or whatever. So write everything down and then go do it. Like just go do one thing that you always wanted to do, or talk to that one person that you always wanted to talk to, or write somebody if you feel like it would be so good to just like, write somebody and tell them how you felt, like that you love them or that you really care about them, or you haven't talked to them and you want to say sorry, or just re-establish communication and love, because really that's all this is about. Like if it's not coming from like a genuine, beautiful place within you that you feel like would allow something in you to set free, I wouldn't participate in it. I would just say, like life's too short to be participating in things other than that make you feel free, that make you feel not attached and connected and low and heavy energy, but really looking for those things that help you feel like your best self. Whether it be like drinking your favorite protein shake in the morning, or whether it be spending a few extra minutes doing self-care in the morning to get ready. And really just checking in with you. But definitely bringing in, what is it that you want? What is it that you love? Who are you showing up as today? And if it's not what you want, then who is it that you want to show up as today? And just sit down and reevaluate, like we always have a chance to reset ourselves no matter what time. It could be you had a terrible day all day and then you decide to reset at 8:30 at night. Like that is perfect because you're setting yourself up. Like the days, I think this is one thing that I had to learn was like the days don't reset, like when we tell ourselves, oh, I'm going to eat better tomorrow. It's like, no, everything that you already ate is like, it's still with you, it goes into the next day. So I think about that with emotions. I think about that in terms of how am I setting up my next day. I've had some clients and it was really cool. I had a client a while ago and she was saying she brought it into her family. And it's like how, when it's nighttime, they're like, how can I support my morning self? Like what can I do tonight to set up for my morning self? So my morning self is happy and like just feels at peace. And then when they're in their morning selves, it's like, how can I set my day up so that way my nighttime self is taken care of and it feels accomplished? And so it's like bringing different things that work for different people. It could be that you remember that everything just flows through. It's like, okay, what can I do in each step, right? It's like, what can I do this morning to set myself up, for a great morning, and then reevaluate this afternoon. How can I set myself up for the rest of the day? And because sometimes compartmentalization is helpful. Instead of looking at the full thing, sometimes that's really intimidating, but we really have so much power in how our days, like how they flow out. And it took me a really long time to understand my flow, like what works for me. And what I believe is that everybody really has to find their own. I mean, you look out in the world and it's like, oh, here's the best way to do X, Y, and Z for that person. Yes. And we can pull little things from each other, but we ultimately have to find what works best for us. And a lot of that is just asking over a period of time, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to feel? How do I feel right now? And just getting to know yourself more. So anyway, I think I hit on a bunch of different topics, but regardless, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. I know I'm going to have a gorgeous day today. So many transitions, and really just let yourself be seen, because why not? Life is too short. If you want to totally change who you are in this world and showing up as, do it. Yeah, I'm going to do the same. Let's just do it together. All right, we're showing up differently. We are showing up differently. I give myself permission to show up differently today and just be the best version of myself. And I hope you do the same, because the world needs more people showing up as their best versions of themselves. Love you so much. Peace and joy to you. Until next time.